Alright. Now let's go ahead and see what the captain has him. Oh, look at that. It's not limited resources. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Skoklov was working on a crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help you with that as well. Megan. Approved. Totally approved. Optional, locate the black market. I think first of all, I'm going to go ahead and check out the area. But first, okay, yeah. I want to check out dark vision, because I know I need to get that at some point. How much do I need to get that? See better in the darkness, observe living things through walls. Okay, so how do I get that? Oh, hello. So it'll take 2. Oh man, that's nuts. And then there's this greater dark vision. See objects and security systems through walls. That's going to take 3. And what's this one? Premonition, visualize enemy routes and their current destination. Wow. Yep, you know what? I will spend those 2 runes on dark vision. I have absolutely no problem using that. Alright, what's the one thing I missed? Limited resources? Yeah, alright, we got that. Okay, now we can go ahead and... Wow. They made it so it wasn't so visually, like, weird. Maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home, as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Alright. Well, there's that. Door is still blocked. Obviously there's something important in there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that regardless one day. Interesting. Add mirror solution? What is that? Dreadful whale accounting. Out, 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 out. Interesting. Alright, so obviously they've had a spout of their spending. Oh my gosh.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Emily. I promise.
So that's what everything looks like. So yeah, tibia. Wow, that is cool. Morley. Bristol. Circonus. I wonder where the Pangean continent is from there. Always pays to explore. That's one thing I've learned throughout all these games. Man, that is cool. Alright, well, nothing really there, so let's go down and then we'll go around some more. Well, nothing much there. Nothing much there. I mean, we could just fall down, but what's the fun in that? Okay, so it doesn't show people yet. I mean, it shows people. Oh, nope, it does show rats.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
Indeed. It just doesn't find items and objects. Yeah, so as I go through the game, it should be all good. Alright, well, no loose change or anything crazy like that. Storage room. So yeah, I need to locate how to get in there.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
Huh.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Huh.
There will come a time when we must part. I only tell you this in the hope to make easier our farewells. If we should become parted someday, remember that I know exactly who you are. And that I treasure you. I wonder if you remember me as I was. Sometimes I think of those days. Do you?
Haha.
When this crisis has passed, you must promise to release me. I am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
My, oh my. Alright, that is it. Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with a Grano coating is the worst you've ever have. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix this your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It is my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the gallery. Anton, where are you, you old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. Alright. Interesting. It's clearly over there. How do I get there? Every time I think I have a break, I just get more and more disappointed. Ooh, bolts. I won't ever use these bolts. I want sleep bolts, though. Alright, there's rats. I'll leave them be for the time being. There's gotta be a way to get over there. Okay, so there is a way to get. Alright. Aha, and there it is. Well, it's an Adamir solution. Empty bottles. Really? Oh, maybe I can just do that. Optional. Open the cabin door. Done and done. Now I just need to find out where the hell this rune is. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to jump. I don't like it, but I have that feeling that it's... Oh my god, it is. It is completely in the water. And yes, I see fishes all over the place. Oh my gosh. crazy. Oh boy, 30 meters. Yeah, this is gonna suck, but here we go. How the hell? Oh, come on. That was a whole bunch of bull. That was literally some bullshittery. Alright, what is my inventory at? Yes. Maintenance, lore. I have 4 health potions and 2 mana potions. Alright. We're going in again. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. Yep. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so there has to be a way. Whew. Man, that was crazy. But it had to be done. I don't think I'm gonna waste any potions here. Alright, is there anything else? Find Addermere Station and take a carriage to Addermere Institute is the best lead you have for tracking down the crowned killer. Ammo and useful resources. Alright. So there's the main room. That's literally all there is. Alright, so.
You're up.
That in mind.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Did we do it? Ichabod Boyle, yep.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
The Shindari Gift, a study by Elmora Clipswitch. On the effect of winds on the Karnacan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the whale harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature, a cleft in Shindari Peak through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant amongst the isles. Well, I suppose we will know. I have no idea how this game's gonna end, but it'll be amazing. Like, honestly, I hope this literally becomes a long-lasting franchise. Because I would love to hear more about stuff like... Okay, yeah. Yeah, need to heal myself. I knew there was no
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
Blood flies. Yikes. Alright, so we got Mortimer Ramsey. What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnaca?
Mortimer Ramsey, the entitled son of entitled parents. The Duke's coup relied on a weasel like you.
Indeed.
Before I leave Serkonos, Duke Luca Abel and I are going to meet face to face, and he'll pay for all this.
Indeed. I wonder if he is the one who's literally controlling things, or if he's being literally controlled by Delilah. Because we know that she can do that. We will see.
Powerful. How is it possible I haven't crossed her path in all these years?
I don't know. This is crazy.
With that watchtower, the only way to get to Addermeyer is through the carriage station.
Yep, pretty much.
Sokolov always seemed ageless. Not now. As assassins go, the Crown Killer was messy, vulgar. The Duke wanted people afraid.
Indeed. So I guess more and more stuff goes on these boards and it all just ties in. That is actually really cool. What the heck?
Sokolov's style. It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Oh, she was his student. Empty bottles. Teacups. Crossbow bolts, which I will never use.
If he isn't tinkering or painting, Sokolov's chasing life. Or he used to.
laboratory. Sweet. So Glove's notes. Bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on the life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found on Serconis. I suspect they originated on the Pandician continent. Surprising, that continent is like just super full of doom. Like every colonization that goes toward it is just like screwed over, and just more, everything there is just like full of death. Alright, let's see. Continuing, in groups of 3 or more, or 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a sense that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. Insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Serconian city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interesting, the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Weird. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. So I can obviously pick that up, but then I'd have to deal with these things. Weird. Audiograph.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
What the hell? Weird. Sokolov's investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate, with good wines and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily, that much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of exteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week, or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the crown killer to worry about. If that feint is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? He was on to something.
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He'd even explored Pandyssia.
Indeed. Yeah, we've already done this, right? Well, we'll read it again. This is a new game, so that's what I have to say. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various heirs. Chief among them, of course, was the size and placement of the Pandyssian continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandyssia were but a few days' journey from Aran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandyssia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition. And so it was, on the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm gray skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Quio set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself, 38 of us in total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. Alright, I think we can now talk to her. At last.
Alright, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was the solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get down at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Alright. So yeah, we already knew that. What's this? Newspaper clipping. No one should perish in the mines. Addermeyer's Dr.
Addermeyer Institute's been there for a long time, but Hypatia wasn't around when I lived in Karnaca.
Interesting. Well, I think I looked around everywhere on the ship. There's absolutely no reason not to continue. There we go. New travel log entry. But we already knew this. Yes, findings we knew. La la la. And still no maps, which is fairly odd. Let's go.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
I'm ready.
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Indeed. Find Adamare Station and take a carriage to Adamare Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the crowd killer. Alright, sweet.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Indeed. Chaos level. Your actions affect the world around you. Locate the black market shop. Alright, so what have we got here?
All the fuss. Well, whatever it is.
Oh.
I've got more important things to worry about.
Mulberry bread.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morgan.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me.
That's cool. Wow, it's like a totally organic.
That's Addermeyer in the distance.
You still eat meat? Blood flies and all of that. I'm sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, trust my butcher, but how can you be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
Alright, he's
I
busy.
just boil everything. Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larva. Am I right? How would she know? I only buy meat if I see the animals. You got kids? Cute, but they're always hungry. Careful with that salt.
Yeah.
That's
Worse than usual today, don't you think?
Alright then. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, she's clearly found something she
Let's
likes.
hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots.
Indeed.
The silver plate is ready. Looks like there's a weird shadow. Oh,
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Yeah, well, it's kinda stuck like that.
This nonsense with the Duke and the new Empress. Bad for business. Your face is covered. And the Grand Guard won't like that.
Oh, there's the black market shop.
Feel safe.
Tonight, trade in some wages for my father's estate. Maybe
Alright, so what do we have? We have the dockyard. There's a wall of lights. So I can go through and around. But there's a wall of light. Overseer offices. I hear overseer and I'm just like, I don't think I want to be involved in that. So many buildings. Addermeyer Station's over there. So can I get into all of these buildings?
my lucky dice.
Question mark. The Crown Killer. Assist Duke of Bell in apprehending the vicious Crown Killer. Reward of 20,000 coins.
Why does she want that apartment? Dust
Generous.
everywhere, no matter what you do.
Generous rewards and positions promised for information leading to this with the arrest or death of the killer, now known to be none other than the former royal protector,
Between the
Corvo
flies and the
Atano.
filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
The deranged criminal is suspected to be in Karnaca. Authorities warn the murders will continue until he is brought to justice. Report all suspicious characters to the nearest Grand Guard checkpoint. Do not attempt to apprehend unassisted.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times.
Note to Perlos.
It ain't my job to check on...
Note to Perlos. Perlos, I am posting this letter, but if you're reading it, you've got the brains of a mule. You didn't pay no attention to what I said. You had come to Karnaca anyway. Alright, fine, but you won't find me and Kamina here, because we're leaving as soon as we get the money. You say you lived here most of your life, so you know the place, and I'm telling you, you're wrong. You don't know shit. The city's changed. When the Duke's son took over years back, that's when everything went sideways. At first, it was all just disorganized. New taxes and fees. Some parts of the city heavily patrolled, some districts with no one from the Grand Guard anywhere to be seen. Then things got nasty. Bodies in alleys, the Howler gang going wild, the blunt flies worse than I'd ever seen. That's when I knew. So what'd the new Duke do? He cracked down. So now the ground guard are surrounding people in the street, beating them to death, anyone they don't like, anyone they don't recognize. I told you not to come to Karnaca. Good luck, but you can't say I didn't get a warning. You didn't get a warning. Man, this sounds
The grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Alright. Sawmill. Alright. So I guess we now have to go over here.
What are you
Everybody's looking out for themselves right now.
They say Karnaca is the jewel of Serkonos. I like Bastilian better.
Once, I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
Hi. Hello there.
Hello.
You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then.
Why cover your face? Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Like yesterday? I think I'll give it
I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
beer later.
Indeed.
Work me till I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
Rune or bone charm nearby. Of course, it's inside the freaking whale. New rune J. Alright, so I do know I want to look at these. I have 2 so far. I have 2 so far. I mean, I can do that. Or I can do that. I think I might build up just for greater dark vision. But yeah, there's also a whole host of other things that I want to check out.
Sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls us stuff like that. It's getting worse. I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
It's a stack of crates if no one's claiming one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's gonna claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for freight port. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. It's still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Wow, it's really cool how it kind of works like that. So this is one of those leviathans, huh? Poor whale. Alright. More food. Ooh, coin. another whale, except this one looks... I don't know if it's out to dry or if they've already milked it and they're just leaving its corpse out to rot, which would be very sad. Whew.